For the sake of those who cannot see what's in the video clearly, that's a pickup truck, and there are people in the bed of the truck covering themselves with tarp on a rainy day. And where are they going to? They're going to work. They are going to make money to afford food to eat, the bare minimum for their children. And I saw this that morning and I was so outraged, like, how can anyone live like this? If you're to ask these people how much they are being paid for the work they are doing, I'm sure it's no more than 50,000 at most. And they have to go to work regardless of if it's raining or if it's cold, and they're even lucky compared to those who enter a truck where they are huddled together and they don't even have any tap to keep them from the rain. And I'm sharing this because this is a time where there's a lot of hardship, and in the face of hardship there is a temptation to be selfish. And I guess what I'm trying to say is perspectives. What are your perspectives on life? There was a time when I used to think that if I had these certain things, then life would be perfect. And even now, where I have surpassed those expectations that I have, there are still things that I feel as if will make things ideal. And I'm very sure that in the future, even when all those ideal things come, there would still be something in my heart that says, okay, I should get this, I should get that. And that's just the nature of the human selfishness, where we are always looking for more. And going back to what's in the video, the truth is that everything that we have is excess. Everything that we have is jara, according to Nigerian pidgin language. Like, God has blessed us so much that we cannot even imagine. The people in this video are so blessed, because even as they are there are some people that will be groaning and being like, oh, I wish I could get a car. But there are also some people that are like, oh, thank God I even got into a car that has a tap to cover my head. And then there are some people that are still standing by the road, getting drenched by the rain, looking for a car and worrying about how to get to work that morning, worrying if they'll be late or not because they don't want to get berated by their boss. And there are still people that don't even have a job. Like, in their minds, they're like, how I wish I had a job that I could go under the rain and struggle and wonder about getting to work on time. Like, how I wish I had that privilege. And there are people that they can't even think anything at all. Like, their life is gone. And the point that I want to raise is this: like, every single person on this earth is blessed beyond measure. And I just want to throw light on the perspective of blessings that we enjoy in whatever situation that we find ourselves, no matter how uncomfortable it is. I know it sounds like the regular motivational speaker jargon, but it's just the truth that, like, whatever you are facing, you just need to shift your mind. You just need to look at the light at the end of the tunnel, at the silver lining, because there is always a silver lining. At least you're not in North Korea. At least those who are in North Korea have not been thrown into the prison camps. At least those who are in the prison camps can still hold on to their ideals. At least you are not dead. And even in death, there is still that glimmer of hope. There is still that silver lining, because in this life we have the opportunity to have either eternal life or eternal destruction. And I just want to use this opportunity to appeal to those who still are working on the wire, who still are taking this thing of eternal life, of Christianity, of faith as a joke. Right now, as your heart is still beating, as breath is still pumping in your lung, you have the opportunity to accept eternal life, to make the choice that Jesus is your Lord and enjoy the free reward that He has given through His blood on Calvary. So, what is it going to be?